Today is Friday, May 1st. Welcome to Big Book Daily. My name is Rob. I am an alcoholic. It is a thrill, honor, and joy to be here with you today as we journey through the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Today out of the Big Book, we're on Chapter 8, Two Wives. We'll read page 107. The 12 and 12, I believe we're on page 130, maybe the rest of 129. I can't remember. But it's going to be one of those pages, I promise. And of course, we'll read 24 hours a day in daily reflection. So with that, hope you all are doing well this morning, my friends. As I'm recording this, yesterday we got to see the new Mario movie, and it was great. The family loved it. I loved it. Of course, I'm a child of the late 80s and early 90s, so it was like everything. It's what you kind of hoped for when you were a kid. And then we got that weird 90s movie with was it Dennis Hopper or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So and then the Flyers won last night. Woke up sober today. Cup of coffee in hand, and another opportunity to do some service work and to express gratitude. What a blessing it is to be alive today. And it's Friday, come on. So with that, let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. All right, my friends, so if you recall from yesterday's reading out of the Big Book, we've been painting a really sad picture of what our poor wives, the spouses of the alcoholics, the children of the alcoholics, what they've gone through. And it's truly heartbreaking. So we are on 107 today. Under these conditions, we naturally made mistakes. Some of them rose out of ignorance of alcoholism. Sometimes we sensed dimly that we were dealing with sick men. Had we fully understood the nature of the alcoholic illness, we might have behaved differently. How could men who love their wives and children be so unthinking, so callous, so cruel? There could be no love in such persons, we thought. And just as we were being convinced of their heartlessness, they would surprise us with fresh resolves and new attentions. For a while, they will be their old sweet selves, only to dash the new structure of affection to pieces once more. Asked why they commenced to drink again, they will reply with some silly excuse or none. It was so baffling, so heartbreaking. Could we have been so mistaken in the men we married? When drinking, they were strangers. Sometimes they were so inaccessible that it seemed as though a great wall had been built around them. And even if they did not love their families, how could they be so blind about themselves? What had become of their judgment, their common sense, their willpower? Why could they not see that drink meant ruin for them? Why was it, when these dangers were pointed out, that they agreed and then got drunk again immediately? At the 12 and 12 run, Tradition 1. Our common welfare should come first. Personal recovery depends upon AA unity. And I apologize, yes, we are finishing off page 129 today. We may certainly answer this question with a loud no. We believe that there isn't a fellowship on earth which lavishes more devoted care upon its individual members. Surely there is none which more jealously guards the individual's right to think, talk, and act as he wishes. No AA can compel another to do anything. Nobody can be punished or expelled. Our 12 steps to recovery are suggestions. The 12 traditions which guarantee AA's unity contain not a single don't. They repeatedly say we ought, but never you must. To many minds, all this liberty for the individual spells sheer anarchy. Every newcomer, every friend who looks at AA for the first time is greatly puzzled. They see liberty verging on license, yet they recognize at once that AA has an irresistible strength of purpose and action. How, they ask, can such a crowd of anarchists function at all? How can they possibly place their common welfare first? What in heaven's name holds them together? And we will answer that question tomorrow. Stay tuned. 24 hours a day, May 1st. AA Thought for the Day. The AA program is one of charity because the real meaning of the word charity is to care enough about other people to really want to help them. To get the full benefit of the program, we must try to help other alcoholics. We may try to help somebody and think that we have failed, but the seed we have planted may bear fruit sometime. We never know the results even a word of ours might have. But the main thing is to have charity for others, a real desire to help them, whether we succeed or not. Do I have real charity? Meditation for the day. All material things, the universe, the world, even our bodies, may be eternal thought expressed in time and space. The more the physicists and astronomers reduce matter, the more it becomes a mathematical formula, which is thought. In the final analysis, matter is thought. When eternal thought expresses itself within the framework of space and time, it becomes matter. Our thoughts, within the box of space and time, cannot know anything firsthand except material things. But we can deduce that outside the box of space and time is eternal thought, which we call God. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may be a true expression of eternal thought. I pray that God's thoughts may work through my thoughts. Daily Reflection, May 1st. Healing heart and mind. Admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 55. Since it is true that God comes to me through people, I can see that by keeping people at a distance, I also can keep God at a distance. God is nearer to me than I think, and I can experience Him by loving people and allowing people to love me. But I can get neither love nor be loved if I allow my secrets to get in the way. It's the side of myself that I refuse to look at that rules me. I must be willing to look at the dark side in order to heal my mind and heart, because that is the road to freedom. I must walk into darkness to find the light, and walk into fear to find peace. By revealing my secrets, and thereby ridding myself of guilt, I can actually change my thinking. By altering my thinking. And by altering my thinking, I can change myself. My thoughts create my future. What I will be tomorrow is determined by what I think today. All right, my friends, that concludes today's reading and some beautiful stuff. My goodness, that daily reflection hits hard. I love, this is interesting, but I can neither love nor be loved if I allow my secrets to get in the way. God is nearer to me than I think, and I can experience Him. How? By loving people and allowing people to love me. I have noticed any time that I do any service work, somehow I feel at peace. And maybe it's because I got out of my head and I was able to use my experience that was once what I considered a terrible liability. And now it's an asset that can be used to help others. It gives me some kind of sense of purpose. Like, okay, maybe I didn't waste my life. And by helping others, somehow I'm helped. But I love that second part, and allowing people to love me. I think I struggled with that one a little bit because I didn't love myself. I'm like, how could you love me? You don't know the things I've done. But then when I started shedding light on some of these secrets by working the program, particularly with my inventory and sharing it with another person in step 5, and then eventually praying and get down to the root causes of why I did some of the things I did, And a lot of it was ego-driven. And it's embarrassing to admit that, right? It's embarrassing to admit that I was so ego-driven. But then one thing I learned is that a lot of people are ego-driven. I wanted to say most of us, but I don't know if that's true. I do know that a lot of us are. Maybe all of us in some ways, and we just kind of combat it with selflessness and love and grace and joy in others. But when I finally shed light on that, and I realized, hey, this doesn't always have to be this way. I don't always have to be selfish. I can pray every day and act my way into the right thinking, right? This is not something I'm doomed to repeat over and over again. No. Every single day, like I try to get on my knees and pray the 7-step prayer. God, I pray that you would have all of me, good and bad, because guess what? I'm not perfect. I still got some things I wrestle with. I can still look at a giant piece of cake and go, oh man, that looks good. I can still gossip at times and mask it with, oh, I'm just defending myself, or I just want another perspective. I can still look at a woman lustfully. But when I say the 7-step prayer, God, I pray that you'd have all of me, good and bad. I pray that you now remove from me every single defect of character which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellows. And then I ask God to grant me strength as I go out from here, go out from this little garage, and go out in the real world. Not to do my bidding, but to do his bidding. Today, this set of 24 hours, May 1st, Friday. I can pray about it every day. And for the things I don't really want to give up for whatever reason, I pray to be willing. Or pray to be willing to be willing. And when I finally do let whatever that thing is go, even if it's just for a day, and I finally turn right when I'm so used to turning left, when I finally do the right thing, there is some kind of peace that does enter my heart. And I realize, wow, being selfish really is bondage. Because all the things that I thought I wanted, they just led to more misery. And the things I thought I wouldn't want, the right things, they lead to peace. And I do have the ability to love others and allow people to love me. Great stuff today, guys, but that's all we have time for. I hope you all have a great one. If you are sober today, I hope you know that you're a miracle and you're giving a great gift to everybody around you. And I think it was in the 24 hours a day. Who knows the impact, the positive impact that you can make on another person. It's like throwing a rock in a pond, right? And that ripple effect. I know for me, I'm batting about a 0 sponsoring. Well, at least I was in the past. There's a guy I'm working with right now that's doing awesome, and I praise God for him. But maybe even the ones that I thought I failed, maybe a seed was planted. You just never know. We never know the impact that we make. And you are giving a great gift to your family and those around you. And if you're not sober, I hope you know that you're a miracle as well, and that your life has great worth. And there are people who love you. And eventually, hopefully, you'll learn to love yourself as well. I just pray that you get the help that you need today. And as always, I don't speak on behalf of AA, NA, Al-Anon, any other sect. I am just a joyful drunk in this lifeboat of recovery, honored to be here today. And if we are given another set of 24 hours, my friends, I sincerely look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow.